Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the Lego City Forest Police Station. This is set number 4440. Came with 633 pieces and age range is 6 to 12. I think there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minifigures and a bear in there. We'll find out how many are when we bust it open. So this is a oldie but a goodie. I've had this for a while. This set came out in 2012. I believe I did get it in 2013 when it was on clearance. So let's see what we got in here. Oh, and this set was requested by one of my faithful viewers that wanted to see it being built. Move all those to the side. So we have numbered bags 1 through 6. So we'll pull out bag number 1. Let's see, there's a few loose plates. And then a self-enclosed instruction little packet here with cardboard backing. And these are always good because it prevents the instructions from being all crumpled up. So we have a sticker sheet in perfect condition, a small instruction book 1, small instruction book 2, medium size instruction book 4, a small instruction book 3, and a medium size instruction book 5. So they break it down into little bitty sub builds. So number 1 is basically what you see in that picture. Number 2 is just the helicopter. Number 3 is the police vehicle. Number 4 is the police station. And number 5 is continuing of the police station. So they make it extremely easy to separate each little build. So of course we're going to start with bag number 1. There's the contents of bag 1. We have the bear, its own individual bag. Focus. Trust me, the bear's in there. So no building required on the bear. He just comes pre-assembled. And his neck moves up and down. And the rear legs go all the way back so he can stand up. It goes all the way back down. Pretty cool little bear. There's a small bag in the big bag. Alright, so let's get the instruction book 1 going. Of course, we're going to build some minifigures first. Let's start off with the forest police woman. So there she is, and she's holding some binoculars. And instructions show a few of these tiles with the little letters, or as if there's some sort of envelope with stamps on them. Alright, so there's our first minifigure. Put it over there by the bear. Next up is our crazy forest crooks. So we have this guy. He's wearing a baseball hat, which I dropped on the floor. And he's holding a shovel. Next up is this guy. And his weapon of choice is a pickaxe. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this little build. So we're going to build a little rock formation with the tree. Clear some room. I'm going to put this on the table. A little bit easier to build on the table. As long as you can see it. I guess you can see it just fine. Couple plates and a hinge brick. Have a couple dark bluish gray cheese slopes. And this whole piece connects right to there. So it creates our little hidden door there. I have a cool little dish that's printed like a mushroom shape or a mushroom pattern. And we have our tree. tree pieces. Okay, next up, we open our little door to the secret little cave. We're going to slide in our treasure. So we have this little briefcase we'll put in there. We have a gold tile and a $100 bill. There's a gold tile. The door doesn't shut all the way. What if I stand that briefcase up? Can't do it. Let's do that. There we go. Nailed it. Alright, so that's the first little accessory. Basically just our tree with the hidden compartment in the cave. So next up is our little 4x4 off-roader ATV type vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and put these wheels on these tires because we know that's where they're going to go anyway. So I'm just going to get them on there. Alright. Now that that's done and out of the way, and our Half-Life 2 crowbar. That's my favorite, one of my favorite accessories. A couple more fenders. Couple jumper plates. And our wheels and tires. And that will do it. Well, we gotta put our other $100 bill and gold nugget in here. So there you go. There's the bad guy's vehicle. So that will do it for bag number 1 and instruction book number 1. And it's interesting on the back, a couple pages of this instruction book, it shows this Lego game. City, join the chase game. They don't even make these games anymore. See, it comes with a little dice. They don't even make them anymore. Alright, so that's it for bag number 1. Let's move on to bag number 2. Alright, so bag number 2 is also instruction book number 2, and it's actually the thinnest Can't really tell on the video here, but it's the thinnest instruction book of the whole set, and it's probably also the smallest bag. There's really not many pieces in this bag at all. So of course we're going to build the helicopter. Small bag of parts in the big bag. So this helicopter pilot is actually the exact same pilot that is seen in the more recent Lego City Swamp Police sets. So if you have any of the newer Swamp Police sets, you probably have this minifigure. And if you've seen any of my other videos on my string cheese and applesauce channel, you may have heard me or seen the minifigure videos where I talk about those minifigures. So let's move on to the helicopter. Got these big cabinet pieces. Which are pretty cool little pieces, especially if you want to build a Lego kitchen. They're actually perfect for lower and upper cabinets. But these happen to be used in a helicopter. It's an interesting way to hold that little tailpiece on. I was about to say that's gonna, well, it's still gonna be very flimsy. It's only being held on by one little stud on the jumper plate. I guess putting that piece on will help it. Still not that sturdy. It's kind of a weak build. Alright, so that completes bag number 2. It's basically just that little helicopter. Nothing much to it. You got a couple little doors on the side to put in your cargo. You lift up the windshield area. You have a spot for your pilot. Go ahead and put him in there. There you go. That is it. Alright, so it is now on to bag number 3, and that also finished instruction book 2. So we're on to instruction book number 3. Alright, so here's bag number 3, and of course we have our guest here to join us. He always finds his way into the videos, even if it's just a little tail. Here's the small bag of pieces in the big bag. Okay, so in this bag we're basically building this police vehicle, and we do have a minifigure. This is going to be our 4th minifigure. Yeah, 4th minifigure. And it is another forest police person. This is the male version of the forest police. And he is walking around with a walkie-talkie. There's our next figure. Put him right over here by Dexter. Don't knock him down, Dexter. Alright, so let's get on with this vehicle. Of course, we always start with the main chassis. Have a couple wheel axles. Front axles, or maybe that's the rear. I don't know. I can't tell what's the front or back right now. Don't knock him down, Dexter. Oh, Dexter. I said don't knock him down. You like kicked him all the way across the table. Come on, bro. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do that, Dex? You wouldn't have done it if someone didn't walk in.
Wouldn't have done what?
He kicked the minifigure across the table. After I told him not to do it.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what cats do, listen to instructions. Starting to look like a little truck now. Alright, so let's build the front bumper area. Now it's time for the back bumper. Just drop that piece. Where'd it go? There it is, right by my foot. No harm done. So we have these little headlight bricks with one stacked on top of each other with the little round red tiles. So that's going to represent our brake lights. Here on the back of the vehicle. Then we have these cool light blue, trans light blue panels for the windows. Almost done. Looking good, looking good. So that creates the cool little backside of it. Next up, we have a little roof antenna and our 4 wheels and tires. And our roof antenna popped off already. One more wheel and tire. There you go. So that completes bag number 3 and instruction book number 3. We're on to the police station now. We're now in the 4th bag and we're finally getting to the police station.